Okay, so in my last video about One Piece World Seeker, it seemed like I didn't like the game at all, which isn't true. I like this game and I just cannot wait for it. Yeah, the game has its few flaws, but that doesn't make a game necessarily bad. It just isn't perfect. So to contradict everything that I said in my last video about how bad this game can be, today I will be discussing the top 3 good things about One Piece World Seeker. So cue my intro. Actually, before the intro, I'd like to say real quick that this video is opinion based and you can agree or disagree at any point in this video. Just talk about it in the comment section below, and let's set a like goal for around, let's say, 10 likes. I know it's daunting, but I know the Shattered Guild can accomplish that goal. So now, cue my intro. So to kick this thing off, the first good thing about this game will probably be the observation hockey. And no, not the eagle vision hockey. The observation hockey where Luffy can slow down time to avoid attacks or get attacks off before enemies can make their move on you. This is definitely something Luffy uses in the anime, and is used very subtly too. When you wonder how Luffy is able to dodge moves most people wouldn't be able to dodge, well, this is why he's able to do that. Also, considering the fact that this move can be very helpful against fast bosses slash enemies like Rob Lucia is great, because no matter how many times I fight that guy, he will always bring me to the brink of death because his moves are practically undodgeable. Yeah, observation mode can kill the pace of battle and things like that, but regardless of how you feel about it, it can definitely be a useful skill whether you decide to use it or not. Moving on to the second good thing about this game, and that is Jewel Island, also known as Prison Island in itself. Now when you hear about a game being open world, you think about games like GTA, Breath of the Wild, Red Dead Redemption, etc. But Jewel Island isn't that bad as people are making it out to be. If you are big as a fan of One Piece as I am, I'm pretty sure most of you have played the Unlimited series like Unlimited Adventure and Unlimited Cruise. Those games were considered open world and they were amazing and are definitely in the top 5 One Piece games in the series. They allow for a lot of exploration, finding items to craft things along your journey, and to find different areas like a desert, forest, and all those nice environments. World Seeker is basically the same thing. Sure, it's not the actual open world One Piece game we all wanted, with actually sailing the ocean with Thousand Sunny and going to different islands to explore. But exploring a gigantic island full of mysteries, twists and turns at every corner can be just as exciting. So don't give up on the game just yet, and just give it a try. You may like it, or you may not like it. It's your preference after all. Who am I to dictate what you should or shouldn't like? Moving on to the final thing that's good about this game for this list, and it is of course the story. Personally, for me, I love original One Piece stories that aren't canon to the series because it lets the creators really open their mind and come up with new ideas, fresh stories, characters, and they don't really have to worry about plot holes or angering fans for straying away from the actual canon story. For now, yeah, the story seems very, I guess the word would be bland and simple, but we don't know too much about it besides the fact that the island was once in turmoil and the Marines stepped in to have order restored, and Luffy and his crew somehow arrived on the island. I don't know at what point in the story Luffy was captured and brought to the island, but I'm just going to assume it was at the beginning of the game, and that's why he's being chased by robots and Marines throughout the game. But hey, even with the details we do know, this seems to be turning out to be a usual One Piece story with Luffy and crew saving a damsel in distress and then kicking the main villain's ass, which I have no problem with, but I seriously hope they can add more to the story than just Luffy escapes prison, gets chased, and finds out about the warden's plans and goes to stop him, because that right there will probably drive people away from the game. So there you go guys, that's my top 3 good things about the game. And as you can tell, I keep saying good instead of great because in my opinion the game is just there for me so far. It really hasn't wowed me up just yet, but there are still 4 months till the game comes out. So hopefully they will release more trailers along the way or more panels to talk about the game. But until then, thank you all for watching. And if you stuck around this long, make sure to hit that subscribe button as this journey to be the best is only just beginning. And also if you feel like it, make sure to follow me on Twitter or join my Discord server, as that is where I do most of my updates and post random stuff. And I can also interact with you all, which I love doing so much. I love talking to you all. I love talking about memes and things like that, Kingdom Hearts stories, theories, whatever. Especially when you guys interact on my videos. I really love that so much. It gives me so much inspiration to keep going. So I thank you all so much for that. So till my next video, I will see you all then. Bye bye.